Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. It's a general love reading for all Taurus. So let's see what Spirit has for you today. Welcome back to all of my followers. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, I am here with Taurus today. I ask that you give me some guidance. I am listening for you now. Spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely and lovingly embrace new situation. Being spontaneous. Okay, going for it, right? Just having a good time. I have unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So unity, a union, a spontaneous union. How about that? Maybe somebody's coming into your life when you least expect it. Maybe you got a big surprise. I have virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So you're supporting others while you're, I don't know, doing your own thing. It's like, I don't know, I just felt this overwhelming sense of like, I just want everybody to be happy. Like maybe that's the energy you're putting out into the world right now. Like, I'm happy for you if you're happy, you know, just even if I'm waiting for somebody, but you found new love, I'm happy for you. There was like, I don't know, this sense of supporting friends or supporting people around you. Maybe some other of your friends have fallen in love recently and you truly are happy for them. So that's beautiful. Let's see where we're headed. I've got an Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. I have a Two of Wands. I have a Seven of Wands. And I have a Two of Cups. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Even before I picked up the Two of Cups, it was the sense of, you know what, I'm not giving up on that it's going to be my turn. I'm not giving up on it's going to be my turn to be happy. And then I pulled this, you know, and it was just like, oh, thank you, Spirit, because what I had already felt was confirmed for me. It was the sense of, you know what, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be with the perfect person. I deserve somebody coming into my life, a little bit of a, out of nowhere feeling, like at the right time, at the right place feeling. I meet my person. So your future could be really starting to open up. You didn't give up on yourself, did you? You know, you didn't give up on, I deserve love, or, excuse me, I'm going to have the perfect person come into my life with that Two of Cups. So good for you. You know, you can't give up. You have to just have faith. I mean, you have to trust. I have a Nine of Cups. I'm going to be really content with this person. Queen of Pentacles. Excuse me, secure and content. Okay, so this person has a lot of love to offer you. Okay, there's a sense of security with this person. You may feel that way right out of the gate. This person makes me feel safe. They make me feel comfortable. I feel like I could say and do anything that I want with this person. But it is a feeling of, first of all, you're very much in control. You're very powerful yourself. So maybe that person is attracted to that. Maybe they're attracted to your independence, or that you really have, you know, emotionally, you're very grounded, or you just have this beautiful sense of, I'm really, really happy with my life, and I'm happy for my friends, and I'm happy for other people. And, you know, it just kind of came into me right from the beginning. I have the Fool. You know, we're ready to start this beautiful journey. Okay. You know, like, are you ready for this? Are you ready for a leap of faith? Are you ready to jump right in with me? You know, the Fool is so optimistic and hopeful. I mean, they don't even know what's ahead of them, and it doesn't matter. All they know is that they are just excited to start. Okay. They're just like, now that I've met you, I kind of can't wait to see where this goes. All right. So probably a relatively new beginning, or a beginning that's just ready to come into your into your energy now. You can check out your playlist for some singles readings, and that might give you some more clues as to, more characteristics or something more about this person. But it is this feeling of, I can't wait to see where this goes, now that I found you. Like, this whole new world is going to open up to us. That is so gorgeous. All right. I love that. I love that feeling of, I don't know, optimism or potential, or just this heightened sense of, it can only get better. I have a scythe, a sudden unexpected accident, cut, released, ripping off of the Band-Aid. Maybe I have to let go of something. Maybe one of you has made a realization that in order for this connection to move forward, I've got to sever a tie. Doesn't mean that they're in a relationship with somebody else. It could be, sometimes you have like people in your life that are quote unquote friends, whether it's friends with benefits or casual, or, there's somebody that, you feel kind of bad. You're going to be hurting them in some way, even though you had an understanding. Maybe somebody's got to cut somebody loose. Not all of you, but some of you. All right. And then in order for this to take off and fly. Okay. So obviously 3 people can't be in a relationship. I have a Prince of Fire. Sagittarius, could be a Sagittarius. I have Temperance. There's my optimism, optimistic, an adventure, person's witty, a traveler, enthusiastic. They're ready to get started. They also give us a sense of balance. They are saying during the fall months. I don't know. Could be during the fall months. Something is going on with the fall with this connection. I have a ship. We're going places. Again, the sense of adventure, a trip, forward movement. I have the number 3. We're still in March, so I don't know. Maybe the winds are picking up and the ship is sailing forward. The ship is ready to sail. I have a Wheel of Fortune, fate, karma, forces of the universe, destiny. Synchronicity has brought us together. It's a synchronistic relationship, right? It's out of our hands. We don't get to decide who we fall in love with or when. All I know is that when this person's energy is put in front of me, I just want to see where it goes. That's how I feel. Look, yes. Spirit said, yes. I just want to see where this goes. I'm filled with energy. I'm filled with power, right? I feel success. I feel victory. I feel happy. I feel warmth. I mean, lots of beautiful adjectives there for this connection. So I feel success. I feel bright, right? An explosion. I'm excited. I have a stalemate, a standoff, no way out, blocked, refusing to compromise. I think that this is connected to this, okay? Whoever's in the situation where there's somebody still kind of holding on to something, okay, or somebody still thinks that they literally have a competition down here, okay, literally sees themselves as competition, okay. Time to say goodbye. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but it's time to cut that tie. I mean, somebody's got to make the move, that is the if that's what we're waiting for, if somebody's, we've been waiting to move this connection because it's amazing, somebody's got to make the move, okay? It's like once they make that move and they're all in, great, we're off and running. Let's see where this adventure goes. Let's set sail. I mean, we could be a sailboat parked with an anchor in a harbor, right? We could put down our anchor and we're not going anywhere, right? So, but we can lift that anchor and we, pull up the sails and the wind takes us and off we go. So if somebody has to cut ties, they're going to have to cut ties in order to be with you, Taurus. No doubt in my mind. I have a magnet, the number 32. There's a longing and a desire. There's a magnetic attraction between the two of you. There's a sense of seduction. There's a yearning. Okay. Like we can't deny that. And I have a light bulb, an aha moment, a breakthrough moment. Maybe there's this moment in time where they say, whatever was going on behind the scenes is now over. I told them that I don't want to see them anymore, or I can't see them anymore because I'm only going to be with you. You know, something like that, especially when you're single and you're dating other people. Like sometimes you have nobody that you're in a definite relationship with, but maybe you've dated them a couple of times, but you kind of feel this obligation to them to say, hey, I've met somebody else. I'd like to spend more time with them. We'd like to be exclusive. So you need to have that closure. That person needs closure, so they're not waiting around for them. And this person needs to be all in for you. Okay. And that's what I feel like. The sun is out. They're energetic. They're excited about it. Spirit, where are we headed? I have a page of pentacles. There's the sense of I want to put some time and energy into you. I want to, I'm optimistic. All my pages are so optimistic always. I have a high priestess. I have a 4 of wands. Beautiful. And I have an empress. I love this. I mean, these are such strong cards. I mean, who wouldn't fall in love with you? How could they not fall in love with you? You're an empress and a high priestess. Like you are so powerful. You are just, who you are. You know what you love. You know what you want. Everything about you, you're just connected. You're connected to the universe. You're connected to spirit. You're connected, so that kind of energy, everybody is attracted to. All right. So your person is thinking, this is somebody I really want to spend some time with. This is somebody I really could even see planning a future with down in the future, something like that. So we're going to just, King of Swords. You're all they think about. Like, I feel like they are being like right up front with you with, maybe I've never met anybody like you before. Maybe they're really honest with what's going on with somebody behind the scenes. Maybe they let you know that it's over, that they've made up their mind. They only want to be with you, something like that. But I feel like this person is, they're not going to let an empress get away. They're not going to let an empress get away. Spirit, what are my person's feelings? Where is this headed? These could be future feelings also. What are they feeling? I love you. Oh, they're falling in love with you. They're going to love you. I know that you are the other half of me, the sense of you complete me, right? You complete me. You're my other half. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. You are the only one who gets me and knows the real me. That high priestess has that natural sense of intuition, right? So that inner knowing. So maybe you understand them right from the beginning. Maybe you listen and you connect to them very quickly and you're like, I understand where you're coming from. I know where your pain is and I know where your joy is, so it is this beautiful sense of, you know me. Okay. I'm feeling so jealous of all the people who get to be close to you right now. So this person may have a little bit of a jealousy streak. Maybe maybe that will go away once we feel very secure in this connection, but maybe they'll be the first one to admit it. Like, okay, what's your fault? My fault is I have a tendency to be jealous. I hope I'm not a jerk about it. I hope I don't do the wrong thing, but I just can't stand the thought of, another person, keep having their eyes on you, let alone their hands on you, So as long as they know that that's something that they struggle with and they're honest, surrounded by the angels, look for the number 444. That could be a number that you start to see kind of repetitively before, this person comes into your life. Look for miracles are happening, right? This is a miracle, I always say that what are the chances of finding the perfect person, right? There's millions of people in the world. And quite frankly, you know, most of those you would never even consider dating, let alone being in love with or sleeping with, right? So, what are the chances that you find the one person? It is a miracle when they're put in front of you. You find the one person who you just adore, you love them to death, they love you to death. There's the magnet again. I feel the magnetic pull back to you. I can feel our connection getting stronger and stronger. Now, back to you doesn't necessarily mean somebody from your past. It could be a past life love. It could be a soulmate in separation. We're trying to find each other again. It could be twin flames searching for each other in this realm, you know, in this period of time, but they've had past life experiences. So they're finding each other. I like just the magnet. I'll take just the magnet, you know, just the fact that I feel pulled to you, you know, something draws me to you. You have the power to bring healing to the world. The number 12, embrace it. Could be the month of December. Could be, you're very powerful, you know, maybe you're very healing to them. Maybe you are very understanding and caring and a good listener, and you're always there for them. And they're saying at the bottom of the deck, you are so beautiful. So they think you're beautiful too. I'll take that. Let's see what else they say. This is going to be beautiful. This is going to be a beautiful love story, my Taurus. And I just feel like you deserve it. I feel like you've been so happy for everybody else. Like every time somebody else falls in love or somebody, you know, a friend's going to get married, like you're so happy for them and you just wish them the best. And I just feel like it's your turn, you know, like that's how it's coming into me. A beauty of age, you know, maybe it is your turn. Maybe you're at the right age, right time in your life, something like that, you know. Number 34, leave behind what is no longer you. You're a different person, right? Whatever happened in the past, you know, made you who you are today. But it is, you can leave kind of the past behind. Let's just get one more of these. And I have be still a while. Okay, there's the number 12 again coming in. So 12, I have 12, 12, you know, maybe that's just an angel number trying to pop through. Be still a while. Take a deep breath. Okay, just enjoy this love when it comes in. You know, don't rush it. Don't question it. Spirit said, embrace it. Of course, it is a sense of, I don't know. We had said it feels like a gift, right? It's always a gift. So maybe you're very much aware of how lucky you are or how grateful you are to have found this person. You know, sometimes you just walk around with this person. You're like, oh, I'm so lucky to have you in my life. I'm so blessed that you came into my life. So maybe you're just feeling that now. I have a 5 of Cups, 4 Swords. Yeah, you've waited. You've been waiting. 6 of Cups. You've never gave up on the dream. And you always believed in love. So even if they've had you waiting, even if they, you know, this kind of stillness is still going on, you know, other people have disappointed you, you still have a ray of hope in you. You've just been working through some of that. But deep down inside, it's a sense of I still believe. You know, I never gave up on that somebody new would come into my life. Somebody would, you know, open my heart up again. Somebody I would fall in love with. They would fall in love with me. And then lo and behold, here's this beautiful hand, you know, being handed to you with this gorgeous, you know, cup, this golden cup of emotion. And Spirit says to you, here, I have something for you. It's your turn. It's your time. And they want you too to be happy. They want you to be happy. We all get a turn. We all get a turn. Unfortunately, we all get a turn at sorrow. and broken hearts, but we all get a turn at happiness too. So it's your turn for happiness. And, if I always like to think if you've already had the broken heart, then it's your turn for the happiness, right? So if you feel like, hey, I've already had that broken heart, I've had that broken heart a couple of times, what the heck? Then that makes this all the much better because it will be that much more rewarding and special to you. Spirit, what will my person be feeling and thinking? What are they thinking right now? Take my hand and let's start this journey. Oh, I feel like I want to cry because I just feel like it's your turn. I know I keep saying the same things. I probably sound like a broken record, but that is how it's coming into me today. Take my hand and let's start this journey. That is so beautiful. It's like, look at even like God's hand, right? Just being handed to you. It's like a gift from God. All the cups are gifts. There's only, all the aces are gifts. There's 4 aces in the deck, right? So each one is a gift in and of itself. And they also have a sense of, at divine timing. They're brought to you at the perfect time in your life when you most need it. So take my hand and let's start this journey. That is exactly what's happening. That is exactly what is happening. And Spirit's trying to share that with you, that this journey is about to begin and it's going to be exciting. I do see a future with you. It's going to be a long-term connection. I promise I will try harder. Please believe me. So that kind of made me feel about that little jealousy thing. Maybe we have a little tiff about them being jealous or, saying something that would be, I don't want you to do something. And maybe they're like, all right, you're right. I see your point of view. The next time they're going to try a little harder. It's kind of how it came into me. Nothing to worry about though. I'm going to stop fighting these feelings. I'm going to stop holding back. I'm going to be all in. I'm going to jump right in. Beautiful. Let's see what else. I'm sorry I made you feel jealous. I want you to trust me. We had that episode of they've got to cut the strings with something else, right? So maybe there is some kind of tiff going back and forth initially where we say, hey, it's either me or them, pick, but I don't feel like it is a third party situation. I feel like it's something casual and it's something that can be easily, said to somebody, like I said earlier, somebody like I'm dating a couple people. I say to the one person, I found somebody I want to be exclusive with, I hope you find somebody too, something like that. Our connection is divinely guided. There was an incredible sense of gratitude. There's an incredible sense of your inner knowing, your own intuition saying, I just know that this is meant to be, and I can't stop thinking about you. So take my hand and let's start this journey. How gorgeous. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel and you appreciated this reading, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you all, my Taurus. Thank you always for your love and your support. So grateful I can do what I do because of you. For anybody who would like to book a private reading, I'll put my website below. It's KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.